quickly show you how to send the pull messages, and then time for the questions. So. So the pull mechanism is available on the EDX toolbox, and it allows to send messages which are where the size is bigger than 30 megabytes, which is the default on the EDX toolbox. For the EDX toolbox on the ECP endpoint, the limit is 50 megabytes. So let's take a look on the pull and push modes. And just quickly, how the pull mechanism works. So the pull mechanism means that you send the notification document via the ECP communication layer, and the content is sent via the differential. Like you can use external Apache HTTPD to expose the file. So in this external pull mechanism, you need to put the content to some local file system, then send the notification document via your toolbox. Then the toolbox send the notification to the receiver side and put the file to some shared file system, which is exposed by some server like Apache HTTPD. And on the receiver side, the notification document is received and used for downloading the content from the provided URL. Again, it is shared to the file system, decrypted, and copied to the local file system. So this is the normal external pull interface. And besides that, there is also possibility to use. There is also possibility to use manual pull, which is the same like for the automatic pull mode, which was the previous schema. However, in this case, you need to download content manually. So when you receive the notification document, you need to send the request for downloading the content from the URL. Otherwise, the document is not downloaded. So you can, for instance, download the large files out of some traffic peak if needed. So this is the manual pull. And the last schema is related to the embedded pull mechanism. So you can see that the content is again stored to the local file system, but it is not exposed on some external interface. It is sent via the EDX and ECP layer. So again, you need the notification document. You need to put the payload to the local file system, shared file system. But in this case, the file is sent via the EDX layer, so you don't need to expose your interface to the client. However, in this case, you are restricted by a limit 30 megabytes. So to avoid it, you can use message slicing feature, which allows you to slice the big message to smaller pieces. For instance, you can slice the 100 megabyte messages by 1 megabyte slices and send it via the network, via the ECP network. And then the slices are merged on the receiver side and forwarded to business application. Quickly, I will show you the configuration of this pull mechanism. This is done via the edx.properties file. And you can see that there is some URL for, this is like for the standard pull messages, which is exposed to the other clients. Then this auto pull enable types is for automatically downloaded messages. So in our case, test minus auto pull minus not documents are automatically downloaded to the storage. And we've also defined the slicing. Where is it? Yeah, that for message type test minus embedded minus not message slicing is used. So the large message is sliced to the pieces. Okay, and we haven't defined the size of the slice. By default, this is 30 megabytes. So our message will be sliced to 30 megabytes. So let's try to send some slicing pull message. So it is done via this pull storage. In the new, I have already some payloads there. So I will use, for instance, this one. You can see it is like 150 megabytes, so it should be sliced to, I don't know, six pieces or something like this. So I will copy it to the outgoing folder. Okay, and this outgoing folder is defined in the EDX toolbox configuration, but the file will be not processed until I will provide the notification document. So right now I will send a notification document from the endpoint. So notification document will look like this. Like I will define path to the file. So you can see that there is the path to the outgoing folder of the pool and the name of the file, which is this one. And I can send it via any integration channel. So I can do it, for instance, from the GUI. So let's go to the Nemo toolbox. I will send a new message. Marlin is receiver. I cannot remember by heart, so I will copy it. Test embedded notification. Yeah, all the notifications must end with this minus not. This is sign that the message is full. And then I need to provide the content, which is this notification document I showed you before. So maybe I will also open the CP endpoint for Nemo, just to show you how the message will be processed. Okay, accepted. It will stay in the accepted until it will be sliced. And yeah, you can see that already several slices were sent from the Merlin to the Merlin in the slices. And on the receiver side, I should soon see the message was received. Yeah, it's there already. So it was received, and when we will check the file system, it should be visible in the pull in folder of the receiver, which is this Merlin, and in the in there should be visible the file. Yeah, you can see this is the file. So it was kept to the pieces, and on the receiver side it was merged back to one file. And the information about the metadata is in the different file in the notification document, which is, I guess.
Actually, you can also download it from GUI.
Yeah, from the GUI. Yeah, you're correct. Yeah, good point. So if I will go to the incoming pull messages, you can see that we have received the notification and the status is received. So we have downloaded the pull content and the metadata. Okay, are there. So you can see the information about the file line. Okay, so this is the pull mechanism. Information is provided, the detailed information is in the EDX user guide from the chapter 4.2 to 4.8. This was already covered, demo was already done, so now time for the questions regarding the pull mechanism and the interfaces. Do we have something in the chat?
There was some discussion regarding some parameters, but that was answered.
Yeah, this was answered by Anna. Thank you, Anna.